All right, my current view on the state of Rainbow Six Siege is, well, there's a couple. So if you're on console, you're probably having a better time with ranked. The only cheaters that you quote unquote have to play against are people who are on Zim, right? Because that's like the big, oh no, someone's on Zim. And I think Jinx is a big problem because Jinx always cries about Zims. So that when everyone that is playing PC, at least I get it a lot, people think that I'm on Zim. Even though I rage bait some of my titles, the rage bait came from people accusing me of Zim, even when my title had nothing to do with the word Zim. For PC Siege, because that's what I mainly play, that's what I only play really, is with the amount of cheaters and the amount of stuff that they have tweaked in this game, if Ubisoft doesn't get on top of banning cheaters or really just any, like, fixing little quality of life things. So banning cheaters obviously is number one. You're never going to ban every cheater, but you got to crack down on it. I think they should hardware ban people. And I think that instead of just doing like a cash grab for an elite skin, they need to like really work on banning cheaters. And that's pushing a lot of people out. I'm tired of the same old maps. I'm tired of them removing maps in the rank pool. I'm tired of them with the hidden MMR for ranked. That's really annoying. Like, my hidden MMR is Diamond and Emerald, and I'm in Silver playing against champs. And it's just kind of annoying to, hey, that's what my real rank is, but my rank on my name, which means nothing now because of rank 2.0, is, it's Silver. And I think that, like, a lot of people overlook, like, they overdo ranked, and like egos need to be settled down. But yeah, the state of Siege I think is a disaster. And I think if they don't fix their stuff, the game's not going to last another year. Because if you really think about it, chat, if Jinx quote unquote saved Siege, then we shouldn't be having the problems that we're having with Siege. Because Siege was in a really bad state before he quote-unquote saved Siege, and now I think it's in a more worse state. And because the game's become more popular and more in the live light, that the more people are going to cheat because they want to get good at the game, and they want to look good for their clips, and they want to look good for their streams. And then you got bigger streamers who've never played the game, who are now playing the game, and then it's just like one of those things where it's to me, they gotta like fix some quality of life stuff. I think they just port the game on a different engine and like relaunch the game like CS:GO did. But they'll never do that. I don't know. It's a really yeah, it is a cash grab. I mean, that's what they do. It's like, oh, our servers are down, and that, like, the big one for me is back in December, they delayed the launch of the season, then launched the season after a week, and then completely just what am I gonna say? They completely just didn't fix the servers. And I also think that pros need to stop having a say in how games are ran, man. Like, we're not all pro players. Like, we like certain fun things. I think releasing Recruit as well. Ah! I think releasing Recruit as an operator to... Hold on. Releasing Recruit as an operator to play, and like kind of like reworking Recruit is... Dead. I'm dead. GG's. Yeah, I think that they're kind of getting lazy. Oh yeah, the exploit where everyone got kicked. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, dude, there's one kid on TikTok. I can't think of his name. But he goes into lobbies and he does the whole like, oh, look at me, like, and when everyone like is ready to do their elo glitch, and then he like flames them and goes, I'm not gonna leave. Yeah, they said they fixed it, but people are still doing it, and that's another thing. Like, people are willing to go to lengths to quit out of a game to get another rank, and it's just so stupid. It all goes down to ego too, Irish boy. It all goes down to ego too, and I'm kind of rambling here, and I don't want to like keep going on, but there's a lot of egos with video games. I think with social media in general, that people are willing to cheat and go to lengths of like ruining the fun for other people just to quote unquote look good, when in reality that's not what they are, and they should just get good at the game. But I think the state of Siege is just horrible. And yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know with the next season coming out, we'll see what they put out. But I think that also Ubisoft should stop focusing on political stuff and actually focus on game mechanics too, and stop promoting politics in their games, which is what they do. They promote politics. They promote, inclusivity and making everyone feel better when in reality their game's going to shit because it takes now like a full, I feel 45 seconds to ADS, and they got rid of the 1.5 site but made it a 2.0 site or 2.5 site. They're just doing stupid stuff, man. That's why I've stopped really playing it a lot, just because I'm kind of tired of getting into games with cheaters, or getting into games that people are acting like Jinx, or getting into games and the server's crashing, or getting into games and you're just getting, it's just not fun. And after like hours of doing that, you just sit here and you're like, well, I could be doing other things like going and working out. Or for me, like working out a second time, or hanging out with my cats, or, playing other games like Apex or Vigor or something else. That is what it is. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Rainbow Six Siege and where I see it now. I just think it's in a worse state than it was a couple of years ago. Their biggest mistake, the start, was getting rid of the original dev team, but that's a Ubisoft thing, and I don't know. We'll see next season. We'll see what they do. But yeah.